On attack, you can actually like throw some at you too. You say, what do you want to play to Nats? That's actually very true. Yeah, the deadlock wall over towards here is pretty legit, because then you just know that anyone that pushed close in the beginning is kind of isolated in this area. So that's why it's kind of nice. Some stuff you can do at middle as well. Who's winning this, bro? I have no idea. In terms of the comp that probably makes the most sense, it probably is NASR on this. But we'll see. This is just a little bit more individual reliant, right? So yeah, if I was forced to say it, I would say NASR, but I can see individuals winning this. I would say NASR win this, but we'll see. Give us my prediction? Okay, then I would go with NASR. Because they should, with this competition should be better. Dude, the four passing unit as well, just taking the 1v4 is pretty nice on this. This chamber on site's a little bit wrecked. Did great to get one, really. And they got the kill on the spike. Yeah, the spike was kind of... I mean, it's fine. That's actually pretty good. Fair play. Dude, that molly could melt them. It has time to reposition on this and did it instantly. They might not expect at this angle. Oi, that camera's everything. Oh my goodness. Do you know something that I've noticed with players more when I watch them on pistol? Have you seen the amount of players that, and it doesn't really happen in buy rounds, the amount of players that like tap crouch like simultaneously during their duels when they're against ghosts? I've noticed Tens does it loads as well. Like when people are against ghosts recently, the amount of times that they like tap their crouch during fights, it's pretty good. They both kind of did it, huh? But you don't really see it in gunfights, which makes sense as well. That's a big nade. No way he gets out. That's ludicrous.
الكونفيدنس بوست الهيد ستارت وعوامل زياده الراوندز والكيلز بالنسبه لفريق النصر. فكركم دي سايدر ماب كان ايبكس يكسب نصر تكسب مركز ثالث ورابع يكونوا تحددوا.
Wow, 4 people firing squad as well. They kind of did it back to them here. Where the hell is that mosh pit gone? Yeah, one of the people alive doesn't even have a gun here. Doesn't feel comfy TPing away. Tell you what, no matter what, this is a good eco. No matter what as well, they get Phoenix Orc for their first big buy run. Oh my god, it doesn't look convincing. Yeah, I mean, this is a really good attempt. First big buy round, and it kind of, well, I say first big buy round. Buy against the eco. Mosey has his ult, so that was the main thing that they kind of wanted to do on this one anyway, so their ult goes in, and this should be a pretty low buy unless they're just sending it. Bro, Apeks is just reliable though. He really is. He is the rock of this team for sure. What's up, Fru? How we doing? What are you adding? That one's sick, man. Fair play. They decided to go for an aggro over towards B and insta get shut down on this. Phoenix Orc goes in, 3 people here for him to get melted on. Cypher looks like he's taking a timing over towards middle. Can you not dodge this trip by going out here, or is it like perfect? Feels like it's perfect.
بتلعب قصاد سنتر الوحيد والسنتر الوحيد ما عندوش غير بس تريد مارك يعني ما هواش مثلا سايفر بانفو جاذرنج وكيجز ما هواش كيل جو يبقى الارم بوت وتوريت ونانو سوارمز. ممكن تشامبر بيسيرف كسكندري ديوليست او انتري فراجر في الاتاكينج سايد وفي الديفنس ما هوش اقوى سنتينل يعني محتاج ايم قوي.
Gecko all,
يستخدم
and you would think that there's more over towards B main, but actually we've got 3 people here. Phoenix kind of has to frag out.
And it's a 3v4 او 3v3.
3v4 بلانت السبايك زنون باك ويابز حدين متوكلين بلانت سبايك من ساعة ابز سبراي موجود.
Damn, this guy though, this guy just wins every important duel. What is he, 6-0 right now? He's such low HP that I would like to see him go around the world. It's a good plant for him as well.
باك زنون على مستوى المين يمشي فوفا شيفت ووكينج مع سموكس على فكرة مع برانويا مع تي بي.
Oh, he still has his ult. Okay, yeah, he picked it up. Well, that's much better than what I had planned. Wait, we're going for this? Damn, bro. That's ridiculous. 1v3. He gets off the spike because we have a hero TP going in from Xenon, and honestly had to kind of do it because he was sticking it, and then just restuck it again. Kind of just showing just how good smokers are in retakes as well, just smoking the spike itself. We saw, who on earth was it? We saw BBL relying heavy on bind as well. Extremely smart. Okay, big round for them. They kind of won. They won with one person surviving, right? So not the most convincing round. We do the straight up A hit. Omen Flash hits literally all 5 with the info that's happening. They maybe push over towards B. Damn, they actually just force send this.
بعد راوند زي اللي فاتت المفروض نصر تزعل على اللي حصل تخاف من بقيه الراوندز ترجع بشكل اقوى ترجع بشكل اشد يمشي يا فوفا.
Interesting smoke that they did.
استكل الديفيوز ما هموش.
It's a hard retake.
الواحد رجع يكمل.
If Raze gets a kill, that's Razel. Molly doesn't quite reach. That's not a good sign. Maybe, I was thinking with how they were playing the comp that maybe they hadn't, because again, the comp relies so much on individuals, right, that maybe they haven't had enough time to kind of practice this map too much. When that Molly goes and doesn't fully hit all of the backside, which it can, it's a good sign that we haven't played too much on this map. Okay, must win round for them. Money's really low. Chance for NASR to kind of just stack up some rounds. The Omen can definitely buy some util. Look, what am I looking at? What the hell is that? But what's it meant to be? Is he tearing off a shirt?
خلوهم يندموا immediately قصاد فريق النصر في فول سيف موجوده منهم دلوقتي هنا على شرف وفرنزيز باي صغيره سبيسي يخش جامبينج لكن الكل ممضي عليها من 2.
No idea when we're going to use that one, but I like it.
والمره دي الفار يشترك فيها سبسكريبشن.
Little dink.
One more.
Nick is the wackiest. Thank you so much for the 11. Did I miss a sub doing all of this as well? Yes, I did. Incognito as well with the 2 months. Thank you so much for the prime, bro. Appreciate that. Sorry, I nearly missed that. And Nick as well, thank you for the prime also. Thank you for the 11 months, dude. Okay, we said chance for them to kind of stack up some money, and at the moment, if no one goes down, that is huge. 1 sec pickup for Gecko is a great buff. Yeah, Gecko got a lot of big buffs. Damn, bro. You really we're really gonna be sending it like that?
انت اللي ابتديت الغلط. ما تزعلش ولا يحصل بقى. هي الصراحه الكل كانت صعبه جدا على فاك الصراحه. بالمناسبه هو فاك برضه زي ما
Do you really think not having let me read this. Do you really think not having a entry duelist will make Apex comps bad? Feels like it's kind of passive comp. No, it's fine. Because the main points of contention on this map that you have to think about are these, right? Because this map plays a little bit different. It's not like Ascent where it's like small choke point into sight a lot of the time. A lot of the time it's more just manipulate where the defense has to worry about in terms of question marks. So there's the 3 points on the map that kind of lead into 2 different segments, right? This and this. So it's more just like battling for these kind of areas as well. And then once you get into these, then you create question marks, and then you can kind of always split into the site anyway. Like you're always really splitting into the site, so you don't in theory on paper need an agent that dashes through choke points like you would on like a Sen or something. It helps, and it kind of gives you more freedom of just like B-heads, but it's not like a must. No, fast big buy round, bro. This was a 4v. Was this not a 3v5 and they just cleaned up everyone here as well? Yeah, these buy rounds are just getting wrecked.
What's happening, Apeks?
The amount of missed results this tourney, yeah, it's stacked up heavy. Evez 11-0, bro. This kid's just too good, man. I'm telling you.
Out of 14 kills الراجل جايب 11 مشارك في 3 بفضل ديزي on fire لحد دلوقتي.
That's just one singular strat you can't do, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I agree. Like, you still have multiple options. The fact that you can't B-rush, and I still think you can B-rush because I think if you use enough util here, you kind of can. Boss man? Holy. At least he was calm with it. Oh, boss. Did he just overthought it because he knew that people had this angle? I think he could have TP'd away to safety here. I'm not entirely sure. He didn't click the ult though, right? Oh my. Well. Yeah, they managed to just flood over towards site here. Okay, big run for them because they get a lot of upgrades onto this one, so maybe this will spark something as well. Breach Gecko raised too strong. I mean, the overwhelm's strong, yeah. He's crazy for the repeak. He does just constantly repeak. Like, no matter the situation, Bacon. But I mean, the amount of times I've seen him repeak and get the kill, you probably wouldn't tell him not to. That's the thing. I talked to Imi a little bit about this with Oxy, where it's like, the kid's so good that you don't want to clip their wings. Like, even though the repeak is too risky, again, if they're kind of winning the duel the amount of times, you just let them do it. FPX with life is an upgrade. Yeah, there might be. I need to look at that. I need to look at all the Chinese rosters at one point, actually. What's up, Crippy? Should I say good morning for you, or actually wait, you're a normal human these days, right? Or so you say. Are you setting them up for failure by doing that in the future, though? Maybe. Maybe. It kind of depends. I think you maybe cross the... Like, if they are actually getting punished more times than they're succeeding, then I think then you can start talking about it. It's a nice molly. But I think until that moment happens, it's still just a percentage game, right? So it's like, you just let him do it. I think there has to be within reason. Like, it can't be like, there has to always be within reason. It's like when we kind of used to watch Darker, right? When Darker used to overpeak all the time, but he would, and I still think he overpeaks a little bit, but I still think that he's found a good level, like where he would... say this, right? Say that Avova's pushed here. Durka would potentially, used to, like 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, would push all the way through and try and win the round, but actually this push just wins the round. It's like trying to find that kind of level. I think it's important, where it's like where you win the round by having a place here, but in situations where we're just double facing it when there's multiple people, I think it's okay. I think you got to find a good level, but you don't want to fully clip their wings where they're like don't have no confidence. Okay, Xenon needs to. Okay, well. Okay, it should be done now. Yeah, they're kind of hitting some shots at the moment. Yeah, a little bit of confidence. Kind of in a back-to-back round, 4 people within 4 people. It's not too bad on this one.
they did good work ان هم نحاول نكسب الراوند دي لكن ضاعت شويه. افنز استخدم الوينج مان في وسط السايت، شلب الاوبريتور، عارفين متاكدين المكان اللي موجود فيه.
UK, yeah, it's not the best place. Well, let's just leave it at that. I don't really agree with a lot of stuff that's going down at the moment. Okay, one away for the fish ult as well. So if they want to just take some map control, nice easy fish ult.
الوينج مان مات في وسط السايت. سبايك اصبحت بحوزه فريق ايبكس. الكنترول بتاع السايت حول ليهم. there you go ديزي. جميله كده من عندهم شادو ستيب.
This guy is so wrecked.
من عند ايفوفا يهرب بيها بسرعه. فلازم كنت
TP away.
بين شيل يا سيبيست. انت متاكد ان هو واقف هنا في الانجل؟
And we...
ليه مفيش لا موش بيت ولا بين شيل محاصر؟
It looks like they don't want to let him have the ult. And that was... Wow. Mosey, you have done enough. We got out of there. But I get it, the original call was to just make sure that they can't get the ult, to make sure that they can't actually fight over towards here. But they kind of killed the MVP in terms of the person that was going to get the fish ult anyway. It's a great stun. Wow, Vova's done incredible in this round so far. It's going to work pretty well. We've got no vision block for the spike though. He at least knows they're both to the left, I think. Maybe they shot it too early? No, yeah.
يتريل بليزر لكن عارف ان هم مجرد لما يسمعوا الصوت بروبلم هيجروا عليه immediately. لازم يكلير الكورنرز البعيده كلها.
Breach damage? Does it even reach?
موجود عليه يحاول يكسرها بالفعل. بينجح في ده افتر شوك اتضربت. عارفين متوقعين ان هو بيفيك المره دي. سولكاس فيكها اكتر من مره. سامع بيجروا الوقت هنا ما يقدرش.
Yeah, they kind of played this well with the camera that was there as well. Very nicely played in the afterplant. Still, money's really good with the 2 rounds where 4 of them survive, so we're just buying for the rest of this half pretty much everyone.
يعني اتت الرياح ما لا تشتهي السفن.
Maybe NASR struggled a little bit with that.
على بعد 3 راوندات دلوقتي من ايذر 9-3 كارس او نقطه التعادل قصاد فريق نصر.
امشوا ل 9-3 لازم. نصر مع مومنتوم في الفلو ستيت. عاوز بيقدم احسن ما يكون. الفار كذلك. سايبيس الله ينور. اما من الناحيه الثانيه من عند ايبكس غلطات على مستوى الماكرو جيم بلاي بتاعهم. يعني
It's a rough buy round. Fish ult, Raze ult. Oh my. That was nice. Do they have... Whoa! 3! Man got 3 there. Respect. I'm not sure if he flashed through the smoke or took the timing, but it was kind of nice. And another reason why this wall can be pretty good as well. Wait, actually the Viper went down, so they had no wall. Hopefully we get a replay. Should have been a flash, yeah. Cafe Bleach with the 8 months, thank you so much. With the tier 1, appreciate that. The Twitch of the stream? BME Esports, bro. Can link it if you want, so fine. Double satchel in, dude, he's here so early. Oh my goodness. Was this a one-way? Man, I wish they, the Observer loves some overviews sometimes. That was nice, though. The double satchel kind of beat the one-way, and then maybe the one-way hadn't landed too much. Not entirely sure. How does Dom get away with this? I like the double around the world though. They realized that they had too many over towards B main. It's a good plant no matter what. Okay, maybe a 7-5, maybe an 8-4. Either way, it's not too bad. Anyone can still win.
Ultimate مرة منهم اولا تنغص على كاك عيشته تماما بهذا الاوبريتور. بعد كده يستخدم
They love the early round double satchels. Yeah, they honestly the Raze is making a lot of space in these rounds. Yeah, the smoke just hadn't bloomed yet.
هيضربها للمرة الثانية. كمية انجلز وديستانس عمال بيديها الفريق ويبلانت بالوينج مان ومش يلوك داون بيها على الماركت ويعني امباكت رهيب منه على جيكو في خريطة سانست. في النهاية ونهاية الفار ب2 كيلز ممتازين. طب الانيشيتور كومبوزيشن مسهله الموضوع جدا على فريق نصر اي سبورتس.
We finally get the up on defense. Looks like we got some kind of timeout or a tech pause.
كبير جدا بالمناسبه في رايي بالكومب دي في الاتاكينج سايد. عندك دولست واحد والدولست الواحد بتاعك ده هو ما هوش ريز ما هوش جيت. مين اللي هياخد لك
اكزاكتلي تبقى صعبه جدا بالنسبه لهم. تكنيكال ايشو اذا يجمعنا في اخر راوند في اول بيست اوف 3 سيريس في ديسايدر ماب سيداتي سادتي المشاهدين بنتكلم في سان سيت يا داون نصر وإيبكس لفرصة لتحديد مركز ثالث ومركز رابع. اما النصر تكمل على نفس السيريس يكمل على نفس الشكل سيريس اوف وينز خصوصا بيافيس صراحة بعد السيريس.
You're in the event, nice.
النصر قدرت انها تكسب ان شاء الله.
Hopefully it's good. Another pause. Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, it's gonna be a. No matter what, it's gonna be a long day today anyway, because we go straight into Americas if we're allowed to. Play with Dimmer today, as in Dimmer sick. He definitely did his role when Liquid put him in. I think he's a vibes guy as well. Is Gecko good over Fade on this map? Yeah, for sure. Like, Fade's decent on this map as well. Again, Sunset's just one of those maps where just everyone's good. Straight up, it's just a good map for all the agents. But the Gecko is really good on this map, especially. But there's just so many flashes, just small ceilings, right? So the flash straight up on defense gets a lot of value.
غالبا هيصرف كل حاجه موجوده معاه. الالتيميت بوينتس دلوقتي هنا لوكينج ات نايس بوينت واحده بس على رن باك اللي موجوده من مولسي وبوينت بالنسبه لسولكاس.
Wouldn't Ludwig Tarek clash with the Superdome matches? Yeah, but we'll just watch it after. So we'll just stick with the final and then we'll watch it after. Like I've accepted that I missed the Cloud9 Moist Moguls. Wait, Moist Shopify, right? Wait, what is the collab between those two? It is Moist Shopify, okay, yeah.
منتظرين التكنيكال تايم اوت يخلص. فكركم ان سهرتنا ما بتخلصش مع السيريز دي، لا بالعكس، في المين ايفنت، في جراند فينالي، في فالكونز وفي BBL الفريق التركي كامل. واظن كل الناس اللي موجوده هنا جايه تشجع في فريق فالكونز.
Co-streaming love with Tarek, maybe. I've asked the right people, and hopefully they're gonna ask the right people.
روستر عربي بالكامل فالكونز.
DDK and Sean might be on the job.
والكوتش طبعا بابا بيست. ايبكس 4 راوندز بس موجوده منهم. من اول يوم شفت BBL بتاع فالكونز كنت تقدر.
How does BBL look so far? It's still pretty early for them, but individuals are looking decent, and that's always a good sign.
فالكونز وBBL فعلا جيم متقارب جدا، واكتر جيم كان كلوز، اكتر جيم كان هيدخل اوفر تايم. حتى الاناليست ديسك خصوصا داون قال لك
We've asked everyone at this point except Ludwig and Tarek, yeah. And apparently even Tarek didn't know on stream the other day, so I think it's just Ludwig. I'm so confident they're fine with it, but we stick to the rules no matter what. Ask Bonka. Honestly, you could ask Bonka. Wait, I should just be asking Imi.
لازم اكون 100% انسايد دلوقتي هنا مع فريق ايبكس، بس لا ما زلت مع نصر، خاصه بعد اللي شايفينه ابس بيعملوا دلوقتي هنا بالجيكو بيك. دلوقتي الراجل دوميننت جدا، افكت مش طبيعي موجود بيه رول انيشيتر. افز كان في البدايه اصلا مينلي بيلعب بريز وجيت وكان ديوليست، كنا احنا نشوفه كذلك في خرائط ايس بوكس وبايند بسيج مع الفريق.
What is Imi gonna do, bro? He's gonna ask the people at the event for me. He's literally there. Wait, is he there? He might not even be there.
لعب بسوفا ماشي، لعب بفايبر، لعب بتشامبر، لعب بكيكو. بلاير دايما ما يكون دوميننت بشكل كبير. فاينلي باك تو ذا جيم وتشال التكنيكال بوز. الحمد لله راوند واحده بس تفصلنا مره اخرى عن الهاف الاول، ولازم تكونوا عارفين
Okay, tech ball's done, last round. We get the op going out, and the op is just watching middle again, kind of weird. Alright, Emi's on the job. Emi's asking for us. We'll find out soon, hopefully.
يلا سايبيس برضه لسه مطول وقاعد. دبل ساتشل كيل على هايب.
Yeah, they're really loving the fast strats on this. The amount of time the Apeks have lost like hype early, I think it's 3 at the moment. That's a nightmare.
ويالفار 1.1 كيل او حتى بلانت وحيد يا موزاك. ويبقى مع السبايك. ناصر تبحث عن 8-4 حتى ايبكس اللي بتدور على 7-5. السيناريو احسن بكتير طبعا بالنسبه
Skydog goes in once they kind of do B pressure as well, so they wanted to see if they fully just left here, but only one person shot, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Phoenix just wanted to take this duel. Do they just get the orb over towards Breach, and then now they're going to head over towards A site? And they're so on it at the moment. This was actually pretty nice. We started one, we had one holding him, still took B main control, pushed back the Omen, knew the orb was available. They're gonna have to retake with an op. I mean, this should be 8.
Meanwhile, wingman has one job. يروح يبلانت السبايك.
This cast is loving it, bro. This is kind of smart. Oh, that's not smart. He picked up the orb. I thought he was going to stick on where the wingman was planting, so...
هاف اول 8-4 هاف اول ممتاز هاف اول محترم هاف اول عنوان وافز ونهايته.
With the round averages by half on Sunset, I'm not even sure, man. We haven't really seen enough Sunset games, and some of the games we've seen, like Sentinels, just skew all of the stats with their games. It looks like it's been attack sided though from what we've seen so far, but I still think it's too early. Like, I don't know, maybe 7-5 probably feels like a normal half on attack, but again, I don't really know. It's still too early for the map. Plus, we've only seen off-season tournaments, and I don't like to judge too much from off-season.
عندك الوينج مان اللي بيسيرف رول كممبر زياده تماما، ما عندوش غير وظيفه واحده بس، ان هو يحاول يديفيوز السبايك، وفي بقيه فريقك كله يقدر ان هو يجذر انفو، يخش يضرب الشوتس. عندك من الاخر حد يجيت هيز هاندز ديرتي غيرك انت، ولازم الفوكس كله يكون عليه. لازم واحد منهم هم بيضطر ان هو يشفت الفوكس عليه. يعني انتوا الخمسه عادي مهولدين انجلز، ولازم واحد او اتنين منهم اوتوماتيكلي يبانكوا. فالوينج مان ليه دور كبير جدا في التو سايدز بالمناسبه. واحد ده من اكتر الابيليتيز الكرييتيف اللي موجوده عامه في اي لعبه اف بي اس ان جنرال، مش بس فالورانت.
The Den 2, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those kind of games skew that.
يزرعها يروح ديفيوزها ويدي فريقك بقيته كلها الفرصه ان هو يقدر يتحرك باريحيه جدا. بس ابز هيكون ليه دور كبير ان هو يظل على قيد الحياه دايما.
No, man. Surely not. I might need to watch the C9 game if he's sending me that.
هاف تاني هيكون صعب على فريق ابيكس. نصر اي سبورتس في 8-4، ما هياش حتى فرصه تعادل، بالعكس متقدمين بفرق 4 راوندات على حساب
Amy sending me picture of deadlock, man.
نصر اي سبورتس هم الوينرز الماتش الثيرد والفورث. كده يكون عندنا جراند فاينل بين فالكنز بي ال. لكن تاني مش هنرش الاحداث، وفريق نصر ب 8-4 قصاد تيم ابيكس.
يا عيني لو نصر كسبت البيست راوندز، يا عيني يبقى سيناريو من احلى ما يكون، سيناريو الاحلام. ناقص يكمل، يعني لو ايبكس عندها راي تاني فتكسب البيستولز وتوصلنا ل 8-6 يبقى موضوع مخيف الامانه بالنسبه للفريق العربي، فريق نصر اي سبورتس. كل الاحتماليات موجوده، كل الاحتماليات حيه.
It would be a good testing ground. Yeah, I think as well you wouldn't want to, so close to the actual season, you wouldn't want to show too much. So if you wanted to try it and to see what it's like, it's probably a great event for it. So as much as he likes to troll, man, it might have some legs to it. This is a lovely camera that kind of sees aggro over towards here. You can't ping anyone, but you can see like this whole line. So saying that, the Viper will block this. I'm pretty sure, at least if you're close, these guys will be seen. Yeah, so yeah, saw the guys at the back here. Aggro push over towards middle. We got one kill trip.
مرسي هو الديولست الوحيد على اللي عندك دلوقتي. انتري ثانيه بمساعده
كاياك،
لكن كاياك كان افكتيف اكتر جدا بالجيت. اشرع فيها البلانت فريق.
There we go. That's why we call it a kill trip. 3 parts from flank behind.
Careful now يقول له. There you go. بومبا يتحركوا ورا عطوا ما يعرفوش ان في حد مستنيهم في وسط السموك. بارانويا ممتازه موجوده من عند افوفا لكن الفولو اب زيرو بسبب انه قام السيف ده ديفيد ديزي يخلي كاياك سولكاس يخرجوا ايميديت يكونوا بلايندد. وفي بين شيل مرميه مدروسه من عند السيبيست. يصل افوفا على قيد الحياه في فلور.
Yeah, it was nice. They kind of just jumped on him. I mean, what can we say here? This Omen flash was really good.
يفتتحوا بيه على الثاني.
معجزات الدنيا
Some kind of flash was really good. Honestly, it was mini-map watching.
مش طبيعي في كل السيناريو كل كل ان ما جابهاش هو دايما بيساعدها.
Yeah, probably a must win. We got plant down, so you would say they probably have to force buy this, really.
منهم اسيست جاب للسايبيس 3 كيلز. اي بلاير اي لاعب انت محتاجه من عند فريق النصر زي افس.
I think I'd be forcing this.
النصر تكسب البيستولز فايبكس تلعب الايكو. معاناة من ايبكس على مستوى الراوندز القادمة. يلا ناصر فول باي فاندل في ايد سايبيست.
Oh my, it's a nice shot. I like this setup over towards A though. Dizzy up the top, if the Dizzy hits then you stun. Try and set one up towards A, they get the one way here as well. Chambers kind of the only person that gets a kill and gets out of this, I guess. But they had no follow up in terms of actual guns, not util. Funny fan team is worse than TSM in pistols. Bro, their pistol record this event has been atrocious. You're not wrong. Trying to actually remember what it is. I think they've only won three pistols out of all of their games. I think that's right.
لكن اي ثينك هم اوريدي قروا وجودهم في الاي سايد خصوصا بالسموك اللي اتحطت وايفوفا اللي بيقتل افز اللي معاه فاندل بمجرد جوست.
They have a whole site here now.
Very strange. Very strange.
لازم تكون فاهم ان اللي بيحصل بالنسبه لفريق ايبكس مش مقبول ابدا لنصر. ما ينفعش سايبيس ويافز يموتوا اهم عنصرين حاليا مع نصر. ده اكسنون الفار لازم يستيب اب باي شكل. عارف ان السولكاس مولسي وكاياك هايب خصوصا مولسي اللي عمل ابجريد للسلاح بس برضه ستيل ناصر لازم هتكسب الراوند دي.
Cool. Shot as well. Just before the stun comes in.
ينفي كلامي وكلام نصر مش مقبول مش معقول يا
Well, didn't need to force into this one.
ابدا ما تصدق.
Yeah, and they wanted to save guns.
ان النصر تخسر راوند بالحجم ده بالاهميه دي. ايبكس ضد كل التوقعات تقدر تكسب لنفسها راوند. ايكو
تايمينج
مين بيهانت مين بيدور على مين
Yeah, they got a good amount from this as well. We got 2 guns, technically 3 if we include this one. Maybe it's back on. Kodakuna with the 10 months, thank you so much. More Gecko on Sunset, yeah. It looks decent, it really does.
تاني كيل كان برضه كونكاست وتالت كيل كان تايمينج على الفار الصراحه يعني تالت كيل دي تايمينج.
This guy looks very good on chamber as well, to be honest. We'll probably lean into that next year if I was them.
الحركه حصلت مرتين بيعملوا كونكاس وصادوا فاندل.
I think it works well with this team because Molsey can just play duelist as well. Like especially his Raze is super meta. Molsey's like a very good Raze. It's just if he wants to IGL on Raze, which most people don't. Saying that, he's IGLing on Phoenix, so there can't be much difference. So yeah, control of A, we have nothing to kind of punish this, and they just get the orb. We are against an eco, so they could even just go all the way back and try and get another orb if they wanted to. So there's going to be a big buy round next round, so Phoenix wants to at least get 1 plant. Oh. Okay, well that it will do at least. No matter what, he kind of gets his ult into next round, whether it's a death or a plant.
عندهم صبر رهيب مخلينه هو اللي يموت الاول. على الاقل خدوا كاياك قتل واحد من الستار بلايرز. افز مستني دلوقتي بالشرف البيك اللي موجوده من عند فوفا. عنده ديزي قرر ما
Bro, this kid is so calm in these situations. He's so good.
1-4-1 سيبيست لحسن الحظ دلوقتي عنده هنا فاندل اذا جاب كيل.
This is Soulcast playing Raze. He was on split, so we'll see. We'll see if that sticks. They also got annihilated on split. Still pretty good damage on this one. The good news for Apeks is we're going to a big buy round. Their money's pretty decent, and we have Phoenix ult, so there is that.
انا لسه حالا كنت بقول لك ان سولكاس غايب من اول الجيم وكان 0-6 بالمناسبه، هو نفس البلاير اللي كان غايب تماما في الجيم.
Love King used to IGL and duelist, that's true. I mean, everyone's different in terms of what they feel comfortable with.
يرجع امال فريق ابيكس تاني، نتجه من 9-4 او من 8-4 الى 9-4. بعد كده ابيكس ستريت فورورد ب2 راوندز بيستول يربحوها، والثريفتي راوند قصاد فريق نصر اي سبورتس اللي كان المفروض معاهم البونس ادفانتج، ما يقدروش ان هم يربحوها في النهايه.
Kind of surprised we haven't seen a Cadian type in Valorant. Yeah, but you gotta remember, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, Cadian was like next to nothing for the first like 5 years of CS. And then he got really good. Like he had to slog out tier 2 for a long time. Like his bounce back and his story is actually like, we don't really have it in Valorant. We don't have enough time to it. No one else really has the same story. Like Cadian was, dude. I knocked out Cadian in a major qualifier. Like that's how bad it was. Like he was out here slugging away in tier 2 for a long time in CS:GO. And then I don't know what happened. Something he just had enough of losing, bro. And then the last like what 7 years, 6 years.
لازم فريق نصر اي سبورتس ياخد تايم اوت دلوقتي بالفعل. ابتدى الجيم واحده يروح من ايديهم قصاد فريق ابيكس. بعد لما كان
He's a beast though, bro. Like he just earned everyone's respect because it's just like you just carried on going. Bro said now I'd win. Yeah, literally that.
انت فرق 5 راوندات يتقلص الى فرق راوندين بفضل راوند واحده بس لعبها كاياك ب3 كيلز بالليد هانتر، دمر ايكونومي نصر، دمر منتال نصر.
Football fan? Yeah, I support Fulham just because my granddad used to take me to all the games.
لوحدهم ب 36 كيل 36 كيل. بس بيست
Pure dedication, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's just a grinder. The game hasn't been out for long enough.
جادز ورك ان هم يخلوا فريق نصر اي سبورتس الصداره، لكن سرعان ما ابيكس قدر ان هو يكم باك بشكل سريع جدا منتلي.
The passion is just unmatched, really. My eyes. Such a strong takeover towards here. We do have the hero gun. Mate, he keeps making this chamber look OP. They keep doing this play over towards A, where like they gecko flash and then stun off it, and they set someone up, and he keeps going aggro, getting a kill and TPing out to safety. Like he's actually making the chamber on attack look way better than maybe even I thought, because he's just dominating this area. Because a lot of people want to try set up this one person, and he can disrespect all the util.
هالدور على اي تريد من الكيلز اللي طلع من عند ايبكس. ادي تريل بليزر، ادي فلاش مولي من الفينكس، دخول كامل من على سايت اي من عند كلا الفريقين. حلوه البارادويا.
No way.
ما زال موجوده.
That is. It's an eco. Sure.
بحث عن كيلز اخرى. افوفا يموت الفار. افز يحاول، افز يقترب، شرف بس اللي في الايد، يقتلوه. باك تخلص من افوفا، وحيد باك من على النصر، بما معناه ان ايبكس كمان راوند يقدروا يسجلوها.
باك ناقص له كل واحده بس بالنيورال تفتو يعرف اماكن الاثنين اللي باقيين. لو خلص المولس هتكون جميله، لكن كاياك عنده انجل جميله جدا عليه.
Yeah, nicely done. This kid's looking great at the moment on attack here. He's opening up so many rounds for them.
بالشكل ده. ونصر كل ده ما استخدموش تايم اوت، لكن اي ثينك خلاص الراوند دي لازم معاك اوب، معاك 4 شاريين، عندك 2 التيمتس وقدامك 4 التيمتس. تو ماتش انفو تو هاندل، حاجات كتير قوي محتاج ان انت تعمل لها دايجست قبل لما تخش الراوند دي. فريق نصر مش هيقدر ان هو يهضم كل المعلومات اللي موجوده من خلال محل.
Every time I want to flame again. Nah, it was actually okay. Taking those kind of risks on the eco is fine.
خصوصا فريق ابيكس دي رابع وين ليهم ان رو 9-4.
And like if I went to flame in there, I would have been wrong. But my instinct was to flame him until I kind of put it all together. This might work as well. They might set one up towards here, and they might not expect him over towards the top in their one way. Here we go. Yeah, there we go, bro. This kid is opening up A all the time. Everyone wants to put one here, and he's just owning it. Phoenix all on top of this, bro. They're kind of just wrecking them off the individual skill of one guy. right now.
مولسي كاياك هاي بستول كشمير
This whole
طوبة.
attack, no joke,
لوحة فنية
on these
بتقدم
big
مع
important
إيبكس.
buy rounds, he
كل
keeps getting the
اسماء
fast
لازم
kill.
يبيعوا واحد تلو الآخر. الفار زنن وفاك فينك يا الفار.
It must be so weird for them because I imagine in practice all they do is just put one person here and then they can just hold the rest of the map, and then that's just worked all the time. And I imagine they've never faced a chamber that is just dominating them in this area, and it's now just like the coach needs to call a timeout and just do something else. They need to I think you just have to accept that you might have to play two here.
اللي حاصل على الماب من عند فريق ابيكس قبل كل راوند. قلت لك ان انت محتاج تكسر المومنتم بوست الرهيب اللي موجود من عند تيم ابيكس. قلت لك ان انت محتاج تخلي فريق النصر اي سبورتس يكون عندهم منتاليتي احسن في ان احنا لا نقدر نكسب بعد لما خصوصا ان احنا كنا بادئين الهاف الثاني اصلا بوينت لينا وفرق 5 راوندات. اذا لاول مره في الماب دي فريق ابيكس ياخدنا الى نقطه التعادل بينه وبين فريق النصر اي سبورتس. اعتقد ده اول تايم اوت.
Okay, yeah, it's a good time for a timeout. They gotta talk about the whole A situation. They need to scrap this, right? They need to just give it up. They've tried it too many times. They gotta just hold two people A. I mean, honestly, you all you do is you just move the cipher towards here, and you just play passive trips, right? Info. Then you can kind of play one anyway, and then you can play like one here, and he's the backup for A. Then just do this, right? Two, and then fast rotate. So it's an easy fix at least. They got the cipher.
19 راوند ان مورجان و9 منهم للنصر 9 منهم لايبكس.
How's Lotus? Yeah, not great.
ان هم يقدروا يعملوا كامباك بالشكل ده.
Not great. It was NASR does look way better on this map than
ما هو ده اللي حصل.
Apex. But they do a lot of set ult rounds. I think they'd be super easy to anti, but this is the last game for them, so it doesn't matter too much.
بي بي ال وفالكوس في جيم البيست فان كان رايح جاي ما بين الفرقتين. ما كانش ماشي الفالكوس بس ولا ماشي البي بي ال. الاخير انتهى لصالح الفريق التركي. لكن في عالم الفالورنت خصوصا لو اتكلم على سيريس بيست اوف 5 اي حاجه ممكن تحصل. كان نصر تكسب او ايبكس ترد. كان فالكوس
Didn't have time to perhaps they just run out stuff. Yeah, seems like that. Okay, big buy round. They put the cipher here. What are we doing? Info trip. Yeah, it's a kind of similar thing, and this time they have the camera that kind of spots. So I think the fix makes a lot of sense. Dude, did the casters get way louder? What's going on?
عنده فرصه ان هو للاسف يتوج بمركز الرابع. واحد من الفرقتين دول كان قريب جدا ان هو يكون فريق نصر اي سبورتس فرق عده راوندات.
I like this change up from Apex though. They know that they're going to most likely put two people over towards here, so they decide to go through middle. Okay, the cipher duels are really important.
سبايك بلانتد ويبدا الريتيك من نصر اي سبورتس.
من عند زنون حذاري من باك امشي يا نصر يلا.
Okay, Jack's about to get wracked. Yeah, this is very nice from them. Zenon played this really well as well. His util was great. So nice change up from them. Really good, much better. But now Apex kind of know that the cipher is going to be over here, and they can play off this different. I actually thought the idea of from Apex was pretty good here going middle. Who do you think will win the grand final? BBL should be fine, but Falcons are pretty good. It's a best of 5, so maybe map pool might make Falcons a little bit stronger.
سهلت الفرصه جدا على الكل اللي يقدر يسجلها. الفار على سولكاس واقف مش قادر يعمل اي حاجه في مكانه. وبين شيل في النهايه 2 كيلز من فاك. بالفعل كان السويتش اللي حصلت من عند السايفر انه يقف في الاي. قرار ممتاز من عند فريق نصر اي سبورتس. كان فين التايم اوت ده من بدري يا راجل؟ فلوليس راوند كان محتاجها فريق نصر.
Okay, they now want to just send it over towards A.
اللي عندهم انف كريدت ان هم يقدروا يتانكوا اللوسز كلها لغايه اخر الجيم. لو خسروا الراوند دي واللي بعدها برضه ستيل لسه عندهم فرصه يشتروا اسالت رايفلز وفوليو تيل من غير اي مشكله.
ادي زنون ادي مولسي ممكن فلاش بره السموك مولي ولكن مفيش اي حاجه ممكن يفكت بيه ويعمل لقطه عمره دلوقتي. ولكن زنون
A little bit unlucky with Molly's not hitting her. Like this, once they realize that they're taking over towards A aggro, we kind of insert one over towards B. Pretty much talking about what I was talking about with the Durka thing as well, just kind of winning the round by getting early information like this, but not pushing. Trip did get taken away. They did good
فريق
to
مصر نجح ان هو
push them
بالفعل
back,
يأخر
yeah.
فريق ابيكس جدا في الدخول. فقرر الروتيشن محتوم دلوقتي من عندهم.
4
إن هم
people
يعني
here.
خلاص الإنسايد
Info
كل
Trip
الفوكس على
survived the
تيم
whole time at
أبيكس.
middle.
نصر فاينل يتعلم من غلطاتهم. سايبين المره دي بيهولد لوحده سيبيست. اذا السبايك تقع دلوقتي هنا من عند سولكاس اللي ماشي لوحده بيها مصيبه سودا يا ابيكس ان انت تخلي السبايك هولدر بتاعك ماشي بالشكل ده. سون انف بيرلايز المستيك بتاعته يحاول ان هو يعدي بالفعل الفار يتخلص
Okay, it's all on Raze here. And how does Raze play this? 15 seconds on this. Kind of wants to stop the plant. And Hype is running. Oh my goodness. Okay.
محاصر لكن سبيستي فولدر عليها هايب اللي بيسيف ذا داي. اذا كان منع انه سولكاس يبلانت هنا في 3 ملي سكندز بس كان نصر اوتوماتيكلي كسب الراوند. لكن هايب سيفز ذا داي بان هو اتخلص.
Yeah, good change up on this. So I wonder if because the time was low, if the Raze wanted to stop the plant, which then, if the time wasn't low, could have just held this position. But I think it's like a bit like B split, where you just hold on to here anyway, and you just let them plant, and then you retake together. So I think the Raze needed to just hold strong here. Could have moved to a better angle if he was worried about them taking B main. Yeah, it kind of all came down to the this duel. Lands down. Yeah, I mean he heard it just a little bit late, right? It looked like. Money's kind of low. Okay, they've now fallen back to their old school setup, and it's been a good time to do it because Chamber, the person that was disrespecting a lot how they were holding up, is now over towards B. So this is nice. This is what NASR wanted to do pretty much the whole start of their defense round, where they hold one person here. Phoenix on this map. Phoenix is pretty legit on this map, just more because there's a lot of tight corner flashes. It like dominates this area for sure. And you don't need to again, you don't need to have any dash agents on this map in my opinion. So I think Phoenix is fine. I do think the boombot is huge on this map though, but and the race nade. No man, the slowest flash in the world and it still hits him. Surely we get a kill from that. What the hell is this Viper?
ناصر تقتل اثنين ابو بيتريد وكايك بياخر خلص على كايك اقتل كايك ما
Big 1v1. We got a lot of time on this. 15 seconds can kind of
سوبر ستار 1v1 سايبيست لو قدامك الت ولكن كايك هيدور على الهيد بالفعل هي الت من سايبيست مطلوب
البلانك
في اي ثانيه كده وين بالنسبه لفريق نصر كان عمل بلانك استخدم الار جي ولكن
bro no time on this. Yeah, huge play. Huge play from the Razer.
رغم المحاولة الطيبة ناصر
had his chance. Had his chance to get the kill it felt like, but the Raze played really well.
والله يعني الفكرة فعلا اكستريملي سمارت بالمناسبة من عند كاياك بس التطبيق بسبب الوقت ما كانش أحسن حاجة بس والله بجد
No way that guy. Dude, I still can't believe he survived all of that. Wait, he ran back in and got hit by the same trip?
في النهاية يكون أحسن منه بفرق سيبيس بسبب التايم. ذكية جدا.
Wait, is that what you're talking about as well, Bacon? What the hell? Did someone say that they shot the trip or something? Dude, attack op. These guys are Apeks have been watching some Chinese Valorant. They stole the TP on Lotus and now they're just falling back to the Kang special. The attack op. Phoenix ult with this one. Right? Yeah, there we go. Hud's just a little bit delayed.
تجمع فريق ايبكس بالكامل 50 ثانية عنوانها مولسي.
Nade is great on this, but you got an op here. Apeks has to clean up somehow. I mean, say somehow, he's already done enough, to be honest with you. He might bait in for the breach here. They might not think that the breach is here. Oh, okay, well.
لاين اب ممتازه تتضرب لكن جاس وول بانك اكيد خلص ينافذ
Oi, this TP to side though, maybe enough. Maybe enough. The TP to side is pretty cool. He was low HP, managed to get another.
1v2 التيميت قربت ولكن ملهاش اي لازمه. انت عارف اوريدي مكان الاثنين يمشي باك شيفت ووكينج، عارف ان ورا البوكسز باكين اهيد مولسي في الثاني ما يعرفش التيميت تستخدم منه.
Damn bro, big 1v2. Holy. Alright, 2 chances for them to close this one out. Aves, yeah, bro, Aves is such a good player, man. He actually plays situations so well. This is very nice from back as well, big 1v2.
يجدد امال فريق نصر اي سبورتس يكون على بعد راوند واحده بس بفضل ان هو وافز في هذه الراوند ان هم يكملوا على نفس النسق. راوند واحده بس نقدر نانونس انه فريق نصر اي سبورتس هم
Bro, Vova tunnel vision. Honestly, I felt like maybe it could have been a comms thing where they were all shouting in terms of the comms and he didn't hear him TP.
في تايم اوت
Sure.
هو الاخير لو ابيكس يخسروا الراوند دي او اللي بعدها.
Land moment, yeah, it felt a little bit like that, right? Okay, like we said, 2 chances for this to potentially end. We get a timeout. We're one away from the attack, Omen ult, and Chamber Omen ult. Chamber ult, not Chamber Omen ult. Well, I watch party. Let's see what Imi's saying. Let's see if we got the rights.
Never say never.
Do you know Tarek? You can. Of course I do.
مر التيميت بوينت كذلك لكاياك وفوفا بيقرب جدا من فروم ذا شادوز. امال نصر سبورتس كلها تقع على الراوند دي ومفيش التيميتس ولا في يوتيليتي تساعد فريق ابيكس قويه غير يعني الهيد هانتر اسف يعني التور ديفورس الموجود عند كاياك لو قدر ان هو يوصل لها. بيست.
Okay, 2 chances for this one when you have the same setup. Oh, we're kind of baiting the same setup over towards A and then we're pushing mid. This is pretty nice. We do the flash here, which a lot of the time... Wait. If you walk up left wall, you dodge this flash?
يفقد صبره شويه هنا والشباب يقرروا ما يبوشوا من الميد. بيك من سميس يتخلص من سولكاس والطريق العبيد الراوند كلها من
I like the bait though. I like the plan from NASR. It's pretty cool where they do the same kind of A setup. They've always done the flash over towards here when there's 3 people here, and then they actually walk down middle to get this kill.
خلصها يا بيست انت والفارس زينو نوفاك واكيد ذا وان اند اونلي الاسطوره الحيه افاز اللي على فكره فاضل له 2 كيلز كيل بلان كيل وور ويبقى معاه التيميت اللي ممكن تكسبهم الجيم. ما نسبقش الاحداث. فوفا كاياك خوفي منه، خوفي من كاياك نقطه كمان ويبقى معاه الت. اخر مره شفناه بتور دي فورس كان قادر انه يجيب 3 كيلز. زانو نوفاك 42 ثانيه مورجان على دخول سايت اي ريدي مقفول. عارف يستخدم اليوت.
That's good info.
لكن لسه مش معروف مكان الفار.
Off the breach contact flash. Boy, it's nice util from these. Damn, bro, they played really well on this. Really nicely done. Yeah. The breach and the breach, I mean the breach just did so good on this one. Especially this round, it was really good. The breach and the gecko had some cool stuff. I think Kayak deserves a good shout out here. He was actually one of the reasons why this was maybe such a close map. Team is more disciplined. Yeah, they played a lot of those situations really well, right? So Apeks 4th, they definitely tried. Okay, if you're Apeks, you can actually just look at. First of all, they tried a lot of stuff, which I think is cool. Second of all, they got next to no pistols, so that's easy to change, or at least an easy fix. And then they just need to look at their well, they need to look at some of their mid rounds, full stop. But a lot of the rounds they're throwing too many ults into disadvantages. 310 on pistols. It's something like that. It wasn't great with pistols. It's definitely a low percentage. Just let Dom do the pistols. That's what he did in Liquid, right? When your pistols failed, Bacon. Unbelievable.